Well, it wasn't Bucknell or Bradley, but it was still another mid-major loss for the Kansas Jayhawks. There have been too many of these in recent years. Tiny Davidson College, a private liberal arts school from North Carolina with less than 2,000 students, came in here into Kansas City and made KU look really bad at times. And folks, this was no fluke. Davidson controlled the tempo from the opening jump. So what is going on here with this basketball team? They beat Ohio State. You take the KU team out of its cozy and intimidating surroundings at Mount Oriad, and these Jayhawks can be had. The Kansas mistake is gone. It's no longer a mystique. This version of the Jayhawks is nothing but a one-man band right now. Thomas Robinson, just a terrific basketball player, but that's it. This team is made up of a bunch of average players. They look confused. They can't defend on the perimeter. They turn it over way too much, and they flat out do not have a point guard. And by the way, what happened to this freshman, Nadir Tharp? Remember, this kid was really good. He's apparently in Self's doghouse now. The kid played only 3 minutes last night. They got to get him on the court. It is no time to panic. I still don't think this team is all that good, but the Jayhawks are usually okay. They're in pretty good shape because Self has a way of whipping this team into shape when March rolls around. This one might be a little different. Self realizes he has his hands full with this bunch now. Just a little more than a minute into the game, Self had to call a timeout, and blood veins could be seen bulging from his neck, even on TV. And he went Frank Martin on us for the better part of 90 seconds. You know what? I find it amusing that the reporter for the KU Star writes how risky it is for Kansas to play a home game at the Sprint Center. Keep in mind now, sellout crowd down there, nearly 19,000 Jayhawks on hand for the game. This KU Star guy had the audacity to write, and these are his words, and I quote, "The Bast Arena felt very sterile because the crowd of KU fans didn't have much to cheer about." Are you kidding me? No wonder these newspapers are dying on the vine. Since you'll never read it in print, let me put it this way. KU will be lucky to finish in 4th place in this Big 12 conference. There are 2 teams in this league right now that are clearly better than Kansas. This was not an upset at Sprint Center, folks. It was a reminder as to where the Jayhawks really stack up. This season is not going to be pretty for KU basketball. That's Jack's back.